We enter a string of 3 hot and humid days, according to Clay. It looks like we're getting a lot of humidity right now, Clay, as we take a look through the Mission Ridge camera.
Yeah, that's right, Calvin. It's going to be hot and humid, certainly feeling like mid-June today. Now, fortunately, this heat and humidity really only going to stick around for a couple of days. But as we take a look at your radar, again, calm, not expecting too much in the way of rain. Once again, the active weather going to stay along the Gulf Coast. And, you know, they've just been getting pounded with heavy rain, wind, large hail, especially for this time in the Deep South. You don't see it that often in the middle of June. But yesterday, Pensacola, Florida picked up nearly 10 inches of rain in one day. So just some incredible rainfall to our south. But as we take a look a little bit closer to home, yesterday we had some strong storms. Now, Ottawa really got hit hard. We had a lot of hail reports and, of course, some tree damage with those winds gusting 50 to 60 miles per hour. So thank you, Tim, for that photo. But for today, again, we could have a pop-up storm, but most of the active weather once again going to stay to our south and west here across the Tennessee Valley. And we're just going to be dealing with the heat and humidity. Already 82 here in Chattanooga, 82 in Atlanta, but check out some of these heat indices across the southeast. Now, fortunately, we're not going to have to deal with that oppressive heat and humidity just yet, but look at these heat index values already, and it's not even noon Central Time yet. New Orleans, Houston already feeling like 104 degrees. So fortunately, we're not going to have to deal with that kind of heat and humidity, but it is still going to be a hot day. Already 82 in Athens and Cleveland, 80 in Murphy and Blue Ridge, still 78 in Altamont. So again, that heat starting to crank up by this afternoon and early evening. We'll be in the upper 80s to lower 90s. I do think many areas across the Tennessee Valley will hit the 90s. And of course, the humidity going to be around, dew points back in the 60s, dropping just a little bit this afternoon. But again, still going to be a hot and humid day. As we take a look at your futurecast, notice just a couple of green dots here and there. Again, there could be a stray shower. It wouldn't last long. It would be very brief, but it is a possibility. However, I think most of the area going to stay dry. Any of those showers will favor some of the higher elevations. Then going into tonight, partly cloudy skies. Slim chance of a pop-up shower. And going into your Saturday, it looks like we're just going to have some sunshine. Really not anticipating any rain at all across the entire Tennessee Valley. Should be a dry, sunny day, and that'll linger into our Sunday morning as well. But by Sunday afternoon, rain chances bump back up, and it looks like we're going to have a pretty active pattern setting up as a cutoff low pressure system kind of just meanders across the southeast, moving into early next week. And with that early next week low pressure, it looks like a lot of rain into the Carolinas, you know, over 3, 4, even 5 inches, but here locally anywhere from about 1 to 3 looks to be likely, with those higher amounts across North Georgia. Now, of course, it's going to be very dependent where that low pressure sets up, so these rain totals could either go up or go down over the next couple of days as we get a better idea exactly where that low pressure is going to be situated. But regardless, a lot of cloud cover with those rain potentials. We are going to have temperatures dropping back into the low 80s next week, so we will be below average, and that's going to be the trend for much of the eastern half of the country, including most of Tennessee and the Carolinas, while it's going to be scorching out to our west across the southern plains and Midwest. So fortunately, with that low pressure kind of sitting over the southeast, going to be a little bit cooler, at least for the short term. Now for today, not so much. 90 degrees, plenty of sunshine, hot, humid west winds at 5 to 10. Tonight, we're going to have 64, partly cloudy and mild. Going to be a stuffy night with plenty of humidity and light winds out of the northwest. But as we take a look at your Father's Day weekend, again, tomorrow 91, Sunday 91, slim chance of a shower or two during the afternoon and evening. Juneteenth Monday looking to be quite wet with about a 60% chance of rain. And then we're going to keep those rain chances rolling through the middle of next week. Calvin?
Okay, thank you, Clay.